I become a master.
All right, welcome to session 12.
No way.
Everyone.
Session 12.
So session 11 recap. After the battle with the adolescent dragons, the party begins their descent down Pikes Mountain with Murok unconscious in tow and find a mysterious magic cave which they take refuge in. That morning, after they continue down the mountainside, they find a small village, seemingly abandoned. The party, including Knight, separate into two groups, Murok and Richter, and Knight, Torin, and Derek. Murok and Richter investigate the butcher shop. Inside, they find a suspicious amount of blood, and, upon further investigation, following to the back of the store, they find the eviscerated corpse of the butcher hanging from one of the hooks. You have a new puppet, my friend. Yeah, I thought didn't you have 3?
No, you scared the shit out of him.
No, I think I didn't. I stop him from taking down the puppet, from making the butcher a puppet.
No, you tried, but you stood in abject horror. Yeah.
No, it wasn't already done.
With a dagger too, so jagged. Those edges are
like
terrible.
this.
Just hacked at it. It's awful. Yo, you sucked all the wax out of
No,
that.
that was not fried. It's just that
It
was
does
not
that?
fried.
So horribly clogged.
I was like, how did I do that?
No, it's not you.
It's so horribly
It's just
clogged.
so close. Definitely shit wax onto my tongue when I hit it. Just bad.
Yeah.
That's hot.
I'm sticky
Bad is what
now.
I meant. That's what
Did
I
they?
don't wipe it off. It's literally just gonna come back.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't get to watch any of the fights last night. Last week, but I don't even care.
Shit, where am I?
I know
Um.
Islam
Smash.
Bobby
Okay.
and like a man.
Oh
What
wait.
was the one with the armbar finish? That one you should watch. Terrence McKinney. That was
They were
pretty
great
good.
fights.
Terrence
The
McKinney
kid
got
fight was
an
really
armbar?
good.
No. He was first. There was like the really like Slavic name versus like
I made like $70 off of that fight.
the dude that was getting like.
Oh, I watched it.
like,
Yeah, that one was really good.
That one was. I told you this, no?
Yeah, like five, like 6.
The fight before that between Kim and Oshiero was really good. I thought Kim won.
The odds
There's
are
a
nuts.
war.
Yeah, oh,
I thought Kim won that.
Like
But-
that $5 at just $3.50. Before that, $5 into
Do you know the fight that I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I thought they
picked
usually won.
the first one was like Ramiz Brahma.
That was an all-out fight.
And that was a. I picked him by decision. I had Terrence.
There was a
by
lot of
knockout.
blood. They
He
were
won by
fucking
submission. I lost.
cut the
And
fuck
then I
out.
picked Bobby Green by knockout.
The last fight you're gonna turn $5 into 650.
That was the lowest one. 350.
Oh wow! I tried to pick every winner of the main card next week.
You're not
And
gonna hit that.
then the Vizia fight.
You're for sure not gonna hit. And you're betting on DraftKings,
Yeah.
so I think your bet will end up being refunded.
No. It just takes out that.
I don't
like,
think that's true. I looked into it a little bit because I had one like that too.
I've had a couple like that. I still cashed out.
Okay, nice.
Sorry, Emily.
It's okay.
Got distracted.
So, meanwhile, Knight, Torin, and Derek go inside the closest home and investigate. They hear the pattering coming from upstairs, which they follow to find a small child hiding in the closet, covered in lacerations. The child whispers cryptically before succumbing to fatigue and is given to Murok for safekeeping, upon which something popped and there might have been slight signs of strangulation.
Wait. I don't know, though. Doesn't he pass out because he's got shown a puppet show?
Yeah, he was shown a puppet show. Yeah. Yeah, that was terrifying. Why would you do that? To a little boy. To a little boy. I know, but I was hoping for better.
The little kid could have looked away.
You keep picking.
He just walked in. How would he have known?
I love Bryce Mitchell. I have his t-shirt. It's a real step up.
You got your shirt so quickly. I'm still waiting on my shirt.
For exploring deeper into the town, they find homes of different architecture covered in a filmy gray reminiscent of human ashes.
There's probably more people.
Entering the first, they encounter a strange creature which only replies in an eerie cowabunga before crouching to the ground and slithering away.
Cowabunga!
They continue their search and find themselves in a dungeon where a statue of a rat lies in the center, made of human bones cemented together with blood, rotting flesh, and fungus. The mean-aged Needle Teetles copyrighted meet them in battle, which we find the Dumper Squad victorious once again. So, currently you are all in a dungeon right? You're right out of a battle. Knight is unconscious on the ground.
Perfect, as he should be, as he should be.
Right.
Knight is the little
Meat shield.
I got it.
Not meat shield.
Meat shield. Yeah.
Meat shield.
Knight
have-
was,
We have
hunter.
meat
Deirdre.
man, burnt
Deirdre
meat,
the
little meat stick. Knight is
Knight, yeah.
Hunter's,
Hunter's
character. He's
Knight-
meat
Knight.
shield.
Deirdre, the eunuch. Meat
Yeah, you were
shield.
like he's Meat Shield, and then you said our 4 names, and none of them were Meat Shield, and I didn't remember, so I was like,
We are the meat.
Because
even more
The meat man. Yeah, exactly.
I forgot we had Hunter as a Meat
We
Shield. That
have-
was great.
You're down the eunuch. AKA Meat Shield. We established that later.
He was okay with it. He
Did we
really
tell him
enjoyed
that in
that.
person?
AKA Knight, his straight name.
Yeah, it's just easier.
How long do we get to keep him?
So we
I'm trying to get rid of
We're
him.
getting rid of him.
I'm trying to. This is.
I've been trying to get rid of him also, but you won't.
Let's order.
We're so close. We're so close because I know that he would be so resistant though too. Because I just
Nah, he
from
needs
when
to
we
go.
played through.
Nah, we can use
Yeah.
it forever.
No,
No.
not for me.
I was just hoping-
I can't. Not forever.
I mean, when he dies.
So, like, not every fight gives you the option to pick how.
Nah,
We tried
Um,
to make that.
Knight's leaving.
No.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Say
Not every
goodbye.
fight has how-
Goodbye.
Sometimes they pop.
But yeah, it's up to you what you guys want to do. It's the middle of the night, and you're in like
The
a
Needle
mountain
Cave.
town.
Is the
in
little
Needle
boy still
Field.
with us?
Unconscious in his pocket
Can we sleep?
right now in this
In the-
dirt in the turtle dungeon cave with
We know
blood
it's safe.
and
We killed everything
mud.
here.
What if there's more?
they came. Okay,
It smells
So,
foul. At least go outside.
you all right? Going back to the beginning of
We
the
don't have
fight,
to leave
you
the
would
village.
know that
We
they
go
all
outside
just
this room.
appeared out of like seemingly nowhere
Yeah, they just showed
from the
up.
darkness.
I'm not sleeping.
Like that's all I'm saying.
Look, I'm tired, man. I'm trying to take a
Can
nap.
we leave
You're
the
in a
building?
village.
You don't have
There's
to leave the village completely. Let's just go outside this building filled with shit.
I'm
and
fine with
the
that.
rat monument to Chuck E. Cheese's.
Made out of feces.
Chuck E. Cheese's?
If I remember
Chuck E.
correctly.
Cheese's, yeah.
It's a feces.
All right, fine.
Jesus.
Let's leave. I guess I wanted to sleep down here too. It's cool. I like the bone statue.
You like
I will
sleeping
kill
in
you.
feces, bro?
If you put yourself in a situation where you will be in danger, I will put you in danger.
I have a alert. They can't scare me.
When you're unconscious,
Oh, I will be unconscious. That's a good point.
Fucking retard.
I would for sure be.
Look, how is the village any safer?
No,
it's
what I'm
not.
saying.
It's not.
How is it any safer than me
but
just
this
sleeping
is a
down
little
with
bit
shit
too
on
on the nose.
Nobody wants to come down here. So
She doesn't like it from a story standpoint where we're just sleeping amongst the bone statues. She's like, it's not what you would do. You would go back to the wood cabin.
Whatever. It's your story. Be
Let's
the
go back
heroes
to the
you've
nearest-
always wanted
You guys
to
are
be.
so
So we
That's
chased we chased one of the needle teetles through like 3 houses before we got to this place, right? So why don't we go back to the last house?
Let's sleep in that house.
We've already searched.
The last house on the edge of the Needle Teetle territory.
We followed the needle teetle from a house to this place, correct?
Yeah.
We didn't
Backtrack
go
one
through the
step.
passage though. We went
We
to
did-
the outside.
Well, why don't we just go back to
Never,
where we found
right?
the boy that seemed to be the safest house?
Yeah, that destroyed village. Let's just sleep in one of the houses there.
So the house we found the boy. Let's go back to that house.
Yes.
And that
Sure.
seemed to be the furthest from the.
Who's carried- Night.
Who's carrying Knight?
I'll do it. My athletics is
Not
sick.
me.
I'll carry Knight and I'll keep him safe.
You pick up his body. He's actually pretty lithe and very light because he is an elf.
So I'm like,
Right.
"Oh."
Yeah, so you kind of like throw him over. So even though he's like kind of lanky and hangs around you, kind of like very close to the ground,
Yeah.
like basically just above.
Head back.
Yeah,
Isn't that
a
what
couple of like rocks.
I'm pretty sure I did that last session.
I think he did.
It's like,
You dragged him.
I remember being like, and he hits his head on stuff.
Yeah.
When we were
No,
coming down the mountain from the dragon cave.
That was Murak. He was unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, I carried. You banged your head.
Right.
And then you
I-
cast fly on him and taught him how to fly subconsciously. Don't let go, Jack.
I don't even like go clamped onto my. Okay, it's all coming back.
Had to have a strength check to get out of there.
I'm really good at athletics. It's okay. I'm quite strong.
Okay, but all I'm saying is that
I'm not dragging him
As
over my
awkward
shoulders.
as
I've
it
got
is-
his feet behind me, like his feet is here. and
his
I'm
face behind my feet, so every time I
Back of his
step up,
he's dragging like 5-6 feet.
alright, yeah. So, you go back in the direction that you came. There was a grand staircase which had
He
led
hits his
you
head on
down
every
after
step.
you had opened like a yeah. Well,
He's dead.
the shortest character,
He's carrying this long ass length.
this lanky
He'll
elf.
be fine.
By his legs.
I've seen people do it in Home Alone movies and stuff like that.
Meanwhile,
They never
the
take
little
it.
boy in his back pocket is also shaking quite vigorously.
He's fine.
Have you
It's like when we got carried around in that giant's bag.
You spare the dying on him twice, Baldino. Oh my god.
Okay, so we go up the grand
You
staircase.
go up this grand staircase back from the direction that you came from. You encounter the same door that Torin had opened with his little claw hands.
Right.
It's partially
I don't remember
closed
that.
at this point, but you
Oh,
can
what?
still
I
see an
don't remember.
opening. Like if you can imagine that the door is like a circle, you can see an opening up in like the top right corner.
Uh-huh.
But as like I'm assuming maybe you're leading the way.
Well, I mean-
I don't know who wants to lead the way. Who wants to be first?
Me and Meat Shield.
So using oh yeah. So do you throw his body at this door? Like what do you mean? You and
I'll
Meat
probably
Shield?
just kick the door.
No,
So
he's
you-
just like
yeah.
him
Okay.
and Meat Shield
I'll
who's
go
over his
first.
shoulders. are going-
So you kick the door and you see it just kind of like
Opens.
yeah,
Nice.
slowly, but it's just kind of like a crevice. Like this is an extreme.
Throw it over real slow for you to kick it, you weak fuck.
It must be a real heavy door.
Maybe someone
It's
would.
probably an amazing accomplishment that I moved it at all.
Can I go try to push the door very aggressively?
You push the door very aggressively. Can I just get a quick strength check?
I didn't have to do a strength check.
Absolutely.
You kicked it.
Just saying. If you make it in roleplay.
21.
Okay,
16
so
plus-
very aggressively, you just push it. You watch as like this stone door. Now it's not going fast, but significantly faster than when you like just like nudged it. Right, and you watch it go, and then it slams into the side of the wall. You watch as like with a huge like wood just shoots out of it, like spikes everywhere and splinters on the ground.
Wasn't that heavy?
I try and I want to do a strength check to shove it closed on it.
It's
broken.
It's broken. It's
Yeah.
on the hinges on the other side.
I feel I was slighted there. That's fine.
We're just watching this like, what?
That's fine. I feel like I was
Kissing gun.
needlessly insulted.
And you're holding knife while you're doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I still have the
I would have
switch
dropped
on
it.
my back
I would have dropped it
pocket.
right on the ground
right on the splinters.
before there were splinters.
So now I've damaged the room. I plan on staying in, but that's okay.
There's no door anymore.
Who needs a
Well,
door?
now you're in like the common living space. There's no door to separate you from where the turtle tunnels were. Now, because like it was a facade, right? So it was like normal houses on the top, and then they had like a creepy doorway in the back where they like traveled through.
Where are you going down?
So like the
We should
front,
light that on fire.
the front door. No, then the house is over. We're gonna sleep here.
But fire kills everything.
But I thought you
thought we
guys
were
were
sleeping
planning on
in your
going back
house.
to the little boy's house.
Oh yes.
You're still in the
They
Needle
were not
Teetle
being
house.
Oh.
policy.
Yeah.
Sure, let's light this house on fire.
Woohoo! Point your hand. Show me your hands.
Rick, when we're all gonna have this house, you're gonna show the house your hands.
So you all exit.
Let us exit the house first, Rick.
I'm out of the house.
I'm out of the house.
He-
Rick,
As you all run out, you see him like shoot his arms out, flames just going wildly all across. You watch as like timber from the ceiling starts to collapse with like the burnt like part of it caving in. Then suddenly you notice that kind of like you start to see a dim glow from the other houses that were part of this, right? Because it was all connected. So then you notice how like the next one starts to light up a little bit, and
It
then
comes-
slowly-
awesome.
God damn it, Rick, we're supposed to sleep here.
We start here screaming. It was like you killed 50 civilians. They're all buried in the
She didn't
basement
say that.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It was the last time that we did something.
Well, yeah, but seemingly abandoned village. The only people, living creatures. Well, they technically the other ones were living, but technically the only sentient creatures that you guys encountered were the little boy and
The needle
Needle
teals.
the needle.
We didn't sweep it close enough. There was 4 more children.
Oh, there
Oh,
were
no.
4 more children.
This tiny little rubber band just hit me in the neck.
It was supposed to hit Joey. I don't know why it was going that way.
I don't believe it.
Sorry.
I was aiming like
I
this.
felt like something very gentle, and then I saw this appear to my left in my peripheral vision. I was like,
You know,
boys, we're being sniped.
with the wilderness trail, you gotta leave it in the wilderness for a bit. You try and drink it before the ice gets to it, it kind of fucking sucks.
Oh yeah,
Once it like bites
I'm
the
just
tip, it's
sipping.
very nice.
same.
So,
Okay. So we've lit all the houses on fire. We
Mhm.
burned this village down.
not all the houses,
So we
but
gotta go to the
only the
first
ones that were part of the Needle Teedle territory.
So,
So if you continue back up the path, heading now northeast,
There's the butcher shop and the other house.
the butcher shop comes up on your right, and the little boy's house comes up a little bit further onto the left.
Into the house.
We're not going to the butcher shop because we know there's rotting bodies in there.
Yes.
So
Well, yeah. I mean, you could if you wanted to.
No, thank you.
none of us, except for Richter, have any interest in it.
There's no more humans, though. There's no more heads that you like.
You already-
They don't have the same shape. They don't, you know what I mean? It's pigs.
What kind of
You
man
know.
are you?
Imagine the puppet show he could put on.
I mean, it's really up to you, I guess.
You're not dragging around a dead body with us for all of these travels. No.
They smell.
Your head's up.
Not until he gets a bag of holding.
So you're saying it's 7
Technically mine.
It's just gonna be labeled puppet
I'm
show.
gonna stop cutting heads off. It's
It's gonna be a bag of holding labeled puppet
We're
show.
gonna get captured at some point. They'll be like, "Oh, look, materials for a puppet show." Oh my god!
What's that shit from fucking Naruto? The dude, you know what I mean? With like the chakra, he makes human puppets.
Oh,
Sasori?
Yeah.
No.
something with a K.
Imagine, like, that would be like something.
If I did that,
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, that should
But then there's
be
the guy from
fucking
Sam.
scary.
The Sand Village. And then there's the grandma, who's Sasori's
Grandma Chio?
Yeah. There's Grandma Chio.
If we could make it that you could.
And then there's
Technically, my powers are in
I know you're talking about-
Now,
yeah.
that was the
Conqueror.
Conqueror.
It's Conqueror.
But you also knew
It's
jump
Faster
and
than they actually makes
enlarge.
them have
Like,
humans.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Technically,
Like,
there are
Grandma Chio
some
is the
outliers in this.
Well, no, my
Spectre.
abilities are ones I can't attack. I feel like reanimate the dead is attacking.
Okay,
Whereas
but
it
what if you knew it specifically just for puppets?
only puppeteer?
Yeah.
Fine, I'm okay with that.
I don't like what you guys are doing right now.
I am perfectly fine with that.
So we're in the house. Volcano's not doing anything terrifying with body parts.
Yet.
Yeah.
Um.
Can I do like a perception check to make sure this house is safe and also like where
Yeah.
the most comfortable sleeping place would be?
Yeah.
18.
Is there a
Okay,
fireplace?
so there is a fireplace. It's on the first floor when you first walk in to the left.
Small. Small.
18.
Is there any wood to
Um,
burn in the fireplace?
You asked two things: if you perceived anything, and
I
the
can
most
find
comfortable
some
spot.
Yeah, I want
You would remember because you went upstairs. The
I
most
believe
comfortable
you.
spot would be like that bed that the parents had, probably, because that's
anything unsafe looking? I give the place
Um,
an ocular pat down.
well perception. So
I did.
it's
Are there
just
any
like a
stairs?
quick like thing in the area. So
by the fireplace.
there are couches. There's a couch.
Okay, break it.
No, I'm gonna sleep on
The fire. It's cold.
it. Go get wood from the butcher
You love sleeping on the ground.
shop.
There were two barrels in the butcher shop.
Burning stuff.
Go get
No,
stuff.
You
from
would
the-
remember the barrels from the butcher shop.
Richter, go to the butcher shop and get stuff to burn from the
I'm not carrying anything back.
Okay.
Hey!
I take the bed while these idiots are going to the barrel stop.
Otherwise, you don't
But we're
perceive
gonna get
anything
stuff
except for
to
like
burn right
maybe wildlife now. Because like before, it was like eerily quiet
But like
where you
a
didn't
bunny, not
really
like a tiger.
no, like yeah, like birds.
Corpses.
Because you're on a mountainside, so it's like
We don't
maybe
need
like a eagle. You know.
I go to the master. I go to the master bedroom. I throw Knight into the corner.
It's just
I go to sleep.
On the ground.
So there's just a couch and a fireplace in that room, and a table or something.
Yeah, there's a little coffee table.
Okay, so I take the cat out of my pocket, I lay him down on the coffee table. I use like a spare shirt to make him a pillow, and then I go to the couch and fall asleep.
You don't have shirts. You've never worn those.
Right.
You only have pants.
I take one of Torrin's shirts.
He's supposed to be there.
He already left.
Okay,
You could
fine, and the kid has
Rip
no
off.
pillow.
You could rip off
No,
one of your pants.
Absolutely not. The kid has no pillow. He's just sleeping on the coffee table.
Is there like you make like a little mound of dirt?
There is dirt. It's dirt floors.
I make a little mound of dirt.
Yeah, put it face down into the mud.
No, on
Whereas-
the coffee table. He's on the coffee table, but there's a little mound of dirt to be used as a pillow.
Yeah, on the coffee
Yes.
table that he's laying on.
Yes.
So his face is in dirt.
Yes.
No, it's
That's what I just said.
Well, it's the back of his
He's not
head.
laying
He was a
face
dirty
down.
person anyway.
Have you ever seen a child stay in one position while they're
unconscious?
unconscious?
Anyway, he's a small
I
dirty
haven't watched
peasant
a ton
child.
of
Well, he had a bed upstairs. You wouldn't know that,
I
actually.
didn't know
You
that.
never went upstairs. You have no idea.
I have no idea there's a bed upstairs for him. I'm just trying to make him comfortable.
Yeah.
He just wanted to go to bed. He just wanted to go to bed himself.
I'm just trying to go to sleep, and I don't want to crush this child that's in my pocket. So I put him on the table, and I go to bed.
It was nice of him to even make
Perfect. Unconscious.
I'm asleep.
So you two,
We're gonna go find
You-
wood.
go find wood. So you go into the butcher shop, like you were saying. So you're like, come with me this way. Da, 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 da. It's been a while since you guys have been on an adventure alone together. Very romantic.
Yeah, this is a side quest.
So
Dragon
you,
and the psychopath.
For demon.
so you open the door,
From
the
another
same reminiscent puff of just fucking horrific odors. This is your first time encountering it, so it's just fucking.
Don't
I'm
you
from
smell
the
with your
city.
tongue?
It's gotten worse.
It's gotten worse. It's been a long
I
day.
can attest it smells worse.
Especially because you did that thing with his head that, like, you kind of spilled some stuff out. Yeah, like it was a little
I
bit
drained
before,
it
but
everywhere.
yeah, anything that was left.
Upside down, so it just yeah.
Yeah, anything that was
Like
left.
a couple dungeons
Damage
and
a
me
wall.
and Daddy got to explore.
Oh, there's no like temple. It's fine.
So,
Still my
upon first observation,
No,
you would remember because you've been here. There's a barrel to your right and a barrel to your left.
So there's a barrel there and a barrel there. There's something really fun
I
there.
can't judge him.
You talk me up.
They're
Every time I
Tempted.
try, it's like-
persuasion roll, and inside.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I was doing things about it too, and I gotta try it. But I still I couldn't do it at all.
The guy didn't how to get through because now all the
13.
story stuff
What'd you
is
get?
no longer
You got
interesting.
+2, so 4. No, it's reception.
Try your plan.
You're doing persuasion.
+5. So I got 17.
Yeah,
Play
that's
cyber.
he got a 13. Okay, so you're like you're like turn to him. There's something really fun in the back, and you're like, oh shit.
Okay, gotta get past.
I don't want to believe you, but I believe you.
Yeah. So you guys go traveling into the back, and now you're met with the same horrible thing that he was met with a bunch of pig bodies
Do you
hanging
see all
from
the pork,
hooks.
dude?
It's rotten.
But it's rotten, and it smells
Anymore.
so much worse in here than it did even just one room away. It's like it's literally burning the hairs in your nostrils. It's that.
Are there
fucking
hairs
horrible.
in the inside of
Curious.
A
lizard nostrils?
reptile? I
Probably not.
don't know. Probably
Just
mucus.
tasty.
It's very acidy.
It's pretty gross in here, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't smell it, but I bet it smells like
I can
shit.
taste it, and it's not great. It's not great.
Dragons were never meant to eat this.
All right, fine. I guess that's it then. Go back to the barrels.
Back to the
I'm
barrel.
gonna grab the barrel. Is there stuff in the barrels? Let me check the barrels.
You could do an investigation.
I mean, do we have to roll an investigation? I'm just looking into the barrel.
Can we just break the barrels?
You never asked.
It's a 9.
Okay, so when you investigate it, you can't see anything weird with it.
Can
And
you just break the barrel?
Is it empty?
Make
That's
it
all I'm
smaller
asking.
pieces. Break it and make it smaller.
Don't
I don't have anything to break it. I just bring it back to the place where we're actually.
just bring it back.
what do you mean you have nothing to
Just pick it up and throw
pick
it
it
the
up?
other one.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
throw it at the other barrel.
You want me to just pick it up and smash it?
Be fucking
Alright,
Link.
Alright, I'll just pick it up
They were
and
just
smash
supposed to be
it.
getting fireworks.
Yeah. So you're trying to smash it onto the other one.
I'm saying, I have samurai blade. I'm
Check
not
what was
gonna
in them
He
first.
tried.
So you're just gonna cut it open. So an attack roll, it would
How do
be.
you
Well, no,
tell? Look
smashing
inside of the barrel.
There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it.
Nothing
Yeah.
in it
I
again?
don't think that's true.
If you're throwing it, it's an athletics. If you're using an attack on it,
I'm
it's
just
an
gonna
attack.
smash
roll.
on the ground.
So do an athletics.
9 again.
9 plus to 15.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so you take
Sorry, 16.
the first barrel and you're like, bam! When you slam it open, you see like a bundle of like silver coins just shoot out of it.
Cool. Can we pick them up now?
Pick up the coin.
Yeah.
up the
So
coins.
you pick them up between you split it even. Does it matter? Do you care? Between the two of you, you each find 25 silver pieces.
Yeah, I keep missing out on all the times we find money.
You went to bed. You did go to bed. You chose.
I
You
was
chose-
the first- I
you
was the
chose
first one
9-9.
to
I have gold. I'm fine.
You have a lot. I think
I
you're
have
the richest
48
person in the
gold.
party right now.
You fixed the fight, you scumbag.
Yeah.
I have 230 gold.
We tried. Move it on up. Wait, 40 feet.
I'm gonna smash the other one.
So
Or look inside it first, I guess. Another investigation.
Yeah.
14.
okay, so with this one, you kind of like can tell that there's a part of it that isn't like connected. So you like kind of like turn just the top of it, and then like it kind of undoes itself, and then you realize you could just lift up the top. When you lift up the top, you look in, and then you see a vial.
You should take
I'm
a.
gonna-
I'll drink it.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Drink it.
I'll drink it.
I'm gonna investigate the vial.
I'm immune to most things.
Arcana or some shit. I don't know.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
is that are you you okay?
Inspect the label.
Okay, sorry. Wait, let's talk about this for your character for a second. You have no experience with magic, and you're like, I've been around this guy. I can totally
Well, is it
deduce
just
what
a-
this does by the color and
Is
the.
it just a plain
I don't
vial?
know that, bro.
Like,
Um,
is there anything written on it?
So when you look on the vial, there's nothing written on it. It's like a
Vial
triangle
opening.
shape. When you like swish it around, it kind of changes color.
Oh,
But it's always in like a prismatic scheme, like blue, yellow, pinkish, like in a more of like a. It's like basically
looks like
it's a
the
clear liquid, but it has a reflective
Is that
glow
what we're
that's
waiting for this whole
rainbow.
time?
Hey, Richter, I have something you'd
I
be
was so
interested
confused. I was
in.
like, why is the fog just sitting there packed?
I just wanted to light it.
I'm gonna pass it over to Richter.
Victor, drink this. Wait, I'm not there to say
Why would you give it to Richter?
that.
Who knows what he's
He's
going to
gonna
do?
I don't
that's fucking
care. I don't-
extra.
It looks like it's magic, so.
So
What?
you take this bottle, you pour how much of it?
Just like a few drops.
Okay, so you put okay
Into the puppet's head.
of the butcher or of Vinny. Okay. So
I don't have Vinny on me. My horse has Vinny.
your horse does have Vinny.
Yeah, I don't have Vinny.
Yeah, you guys are
It's really
also
sad.
technically on the other side of the mountain.
It's really sad.
Yeah, I know. And Larry.
Never mind.
Yeah, don't say you don't miss Larry. Come
Just a
on.
little bit. Puts up my shit.
Not a lot of people
But
do
yeah,
that.
People
They're somewhere safely, though, right? We should might have put them somewhere
They're-
safe.
Yeah, they're in stables on the
They're with the Blue Dragons, right?
well, a different sect of the Blue Dragons, but yes, in their stables.
Okay.
Going back, so you give it to him, you put the couple of drops on the
Just like it-
corpse's
like,
head,
lips on
and you
it.
notice that, like, before they were looking a little chapped, and now they're looking kind of
I
good.
think this is a good potion. You can have it.
Wow.
That's my size.
Even worse
I'm
on
gonna-
the dead.
I'm gonna take this potion and just put it
Hold
in
on
a
to it.
safe pocket.
We don't actually know what it is, though. I just
But it seemed to
But
appeal
his
to the
lips look so
deduced
fucking
that
good.
It's very nice potion.
I'll do an arcana check on it when I wake up.
Lip
and you tell me
gloss,
it
like
is.
this shit is
I'm gonna
glowing.
gather up. I'm gonna break that barrel. I'm gonna break that barrel now. Okay. Athletics. Yeah, no, 17.
Mine too, but I'll still
That's a
roll.
roll.
So you
It's like 20.
you're breaking the other barrel after you
Yeah.
take the potion out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you what was it?
Why didn't you use that barrel?
A 17 raw? Yeah, okay, so with the other one,
Okay, firewood too.
you slam it on the ground, but unlike the other one, the only thing that explodes when this one breaks is wood splinters. You find nothing.
That's fine. We're just gonna gather up wood now.
Imagine if
Okay.
that one shot.
Oh, okay. So, give me a strength check as you take like a huge like bundle with you that you think will probably last
I'm
a
gonna
night.
grab like 4 pieces.
So you grab like it's a barrel. So you like like some of the wood pieces that are like nice
15?
with like less splinters.
And then yeah, exactly.
15.
15. So yeah. So you lift it up and you're like, all right, this kind of fucking sucks. But you manage to like get all these tiny pieces in a way that it's not too uncomfortable to carry or that they're like slipping out. You make your way up towards the hill and back into the house. I'm guessing you open the door for him. So yeah, then you guys start a fire. Technically, that would be a wilderness. You guys have that, right?
Brock's asleep.
Broncos.
I'm a little
Exactly. So I think that would be a survival check. But I'll give you with advantage because you guys have been...
You have firewood and you're inside of a house.
You have firewood, you're inside of a house, and you've been watching and traveling with him for a couple of months.
Can't he just point his fingers at it? It's a cantrip.
20 now.
Hey! So you're not 20. You just like, hey, I have fire.
Fingers.
I was gonna. Why do you even need to roll for
Emily,
that? You have fireballs as a cantrip.
What the
They didn't ask.
Let's be
If
fair.
you get firewood at the fireplace, the whole house burns.
Remember, I don't really control it too well.
Yeah, that's true.
It was an accomplishment for Victor to not like everything on fire.
The flint and steel. You're like, this is fucking bullshit.
No, I'm not using the flint and steel. I'm just like by my fingers. Ah! Oh my god!
Did you assemble the wood at all?
Just randomly threw it in there, just like.
Ta-da!
That's what I meant.
That's because he's magic. Magic.
Okay.
He uses
The
big
house
brain
warms up,
power.
I get even more comfortable in my master bedroom. I assume
Yeah,
you guys
because
finally go to sleep.
the chimney leads into
Right past
that
it, yeah.
part, so it would be warm.
I'm going to go upstairs and try to find where he's sleeping.
That's
You
fine,
would
I'm not
know
hiding.
where to go upstairs to where the beds are. You two both
I just
head
took
up
my-
there. The only it's him
Oh, my
on like a queen size bed, and then there's like a smaller child bed.
I am going to walk up to him, detach the butcher's head, and place it right next to him in the bed.
Next to him.
Yes.
Okay. So you're like kind of sleeping on your side, and he places it where the other head is on parallel with you, right? And you guys can just like open your eyes, and the first thing you see are like, it's gonna be terrifying. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, but it's gonna be terrifying.
I guess I'm gonna have to do the same of some kind. Like Constitution.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, it's a fear thing. You have it too with your aura of fear or whatever.
Um,
It is a wisdom save.
well, I guess we
Yeah,
have to
I know.
protect the place. At least one of us should stand for it. And I'm really hurt about it.
You are definitely, I think, the least hurt.
I only
hurt.
lost 8 HP.
I have no
Yeah.
spells either. That's the thing. I got
So Joey got forced to carry the firewood and now being forced not to sleep. I should have played it safe. We all just sleep, but I'm asleep already, so you
I'm
can't.
gonna hit the same. You're not gonna scare me.
If someone tries to wake me up, I'm gonna
I'm
yell.
gonna prepare responses for both situations.
Alright, so that night,
Somebody goes to the kid's bed, obviously. Go to sleep.
yeah. So you go downstairs
Obviously,
to
you
like
go to sleep
watch
when
over
the
the
kids
house. Give me perception check. What is it?
Not good.
17.
I thought it was a 3.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so as you're like tuning in with like your blind sense and you're just like feeling the vibe of the house. The house is totally vibing,
That's
man.
definitely house.
This house is definitely no,
Refreshing vibe.
there's no sign that they were murdered in here.
He senses the fear of the little boy in the closet. His
It's not-
sins.
He's on the table right now. But no, so but other than just like the breathing sounds of your teammates and the occasional rustle of a tree or an owl or like some kind of coyote. You don't perceive anything that would sound suspicious in this region. You also don't hear anything that was like slithering like turtles did, like because they would like kind of like roll on like their like shell tummies, right, and make like this weird like thing as they like went in mud, which they like put in a lot of places. So you don't hear anything reminiscent of that though.
Your hand comes out with cheese just all over it.
Pieces break off.
You do notice though, as like you reach the end of your shift, do you want to wake anybody up, or are you just gonna?
Why would you wake us up?
Well, what I'm saying is like he doesn't do like a full shift, so that way he can get a rest too.
I'm gonna just go to sleep now.
Yeah, okay. So like perceiving like nothing threatening in your environment, you're just like, yeah, like sure.
I'm just gonna go.
You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep. And as you like start to like nod off and close your eyes, what you first think is a sunrise is actually the embers of the house
What?
burning.
Our house?
No, the one that you guys set on fire, connected to the other three.
Right.
So the house that we're in is not on fire.
Yeah, that was.
But from like cracks in like the window,
She killed us all in the
you
house
perceive-
fire right now. That would be so funny.
That would be fucking awesome.
We just fuck up the teenage mutant toidles or whatever.
And then we
Mean
die.
age toot needle teetles.
My fault.
Needle teetles.
Okay. And then she's like, they killed my needle teetles. They die in a house fire. New campaign over. DM wins.
You need a perception check of point to notice the smell of
You're almost-
methane that's floating around the
She
house.
goes, oh no
And your
shit.
fire essentially causes the house to explode
She goes,
and you
no
die.
shit.
I have fire resistance.
You do. You
No
would.
shit for sleeping tonight? Okay, everyone's dead. Do you have resistance from a house collapsing on you?
I do not have physical force resistance.
Yeah.
An ancient blue dragon shows up. You cast ice breath on the entire house.
These houses weren't built to be fire retardant. They were built to be like
They're in the cold.
they're built to be
Insulated.
warm, and they're built to
Cheap and
like
insulated.
That's all you need.
exactly. This isn't like fucking mansions in the hills. This is fucking
Wooden walls,
poor
shut full of
people
paper.
get that.
living
You
on a
just
mountain
set
town.
on fire. Only one on purpose.
So in the morning, you all wake up. You slowly open up your eyes. The first thing that you see are
To the
bulging
tower.
eyes that are not looking directly at you. The lolling tongue, blood spatters all over it, and like grayish and greenish hues coming out from the skin. Now this is like over a day old, so it's really, and a lot of blood was missing from
But
it.
his lips.
So,
But his
lips look so good, but everything else kind of looks good. Sunken in, and like, so wisdom save.
Nah.
So this is literally terrifying. Like everything, like you were not expecting this. Like if this was how you were gonna die, this is the worst way
You
possible.
can never sleep in a strange bed.
So you immediately
Ah, what the fuck?
you swat the head away.
So good. I want to kiss it, but it's scary. How was that?
I'm so happy.
Solid.
I'm like, that's funny.
Solid 7.5.
I'll take a 7.5 roleplay. That's not bad.
Yeah, so no, that was terrifying. So you swat the head away from you.
I swat it at night.
You swat it at night, you hear, dude, what the fuck? You like watch as he like rolls over, like,
Why is he still
oh
alive?
my fucking head, bro.
It's in his lap.
You, when you wake up, you hear a boom, boom, boom. And like, then you hear like muffled like yelling.
Someone found my prison.
This is my world. Sorry.
Dance,
You know,
puppets
what
dance.
level would if like theoretically? I'm sorry. Can I just like theoretically? What level would you have to be to get that?
Are you asleep? Or is he waking up then?
I woke up.
Everybody would be awake at this point.
I
So
won't
you
get
come slamming downstairs,
Yeah, right, 2
holding this thing.
I throw it at
Yeah.
Hey, you found it!
So with the
forever.
intent to
What,
hurt
what's
or
that?
the intent to
I'm
harass.
saying
I'm like-
reincarnating. I found it.
I'm mad, but like I
it's a
understand
fifth
by now
level.
that this is. I was like Richter's prank. Like I understand now that this was a Richter prank.
Yes, you would
And-
know. Yeah.
My two options are either to destroy the head, so he can't use it
destroy Richter.
anymore, or no, if I don't want to hurt Richter. I'm just deciding how mean how mad I would be. Am I like fucking Richter got me again, or if I'm like this motherfucker?
Well, this is your character. It's however you think it would be.
And I rolled a 9.
And he was terrible.
Yeah, it was not. Yeah, this was really fucking creepy.
Alright.
The same way I'm afraid of heights now. You're
I
afraid
throw
of
the head into the fire.
fire.
Ooh.
Now the whole
I go-
house smells like
I
rotten.
go, we're not
cooking
fucking
rotten
doing
meat."
this anymore, and I throw it in the fire.
Okay, I would say that'd be at least a 5th level paladin to raise dead.
5th level paladin.
It's a 5th level paladin spell, so I'd have to be able to get to the 5th level paladin slot. I feel like.
Oh, so do you want to do that? But that would also kind of make sense.
I feel like if we're gonna do it, like I'd have to be the same. Like
He's not saying he would have to
I'd be
have
a paladin, but
multi-class.
whatever level I'd get to as a paladin, or to get raise the dead at a 5th level spell, that would be the level I would argue that I could get at for just puppetry purposes.
Right. I feel like that would be. You guys are at level 8. I feel like it would. If you were gonna like multi-class into paladin at this point, you would have to be like a level 13. So I'm saying at level 13, 5 levels from now, let's
Let me see
say
when I get a
you
5th level
could.
spell. You won't get it to level 17. So I'm saying like late. That'd be late.
That well, yeah, but late in the game would
It's
be
not gonna
also.
spell,
I know.
everything's gonna be over. Not gonna have time to do a proper shit.
Well,
If you're like, look at my puppets dance, they're gonna get destroyed by fucking Smaug. Smaug's just gonna one-shot your puppets. Fuck your puppets.
My puppets are just there for puppet shows. They don't feel damaged.
It's true. That's like what we're saying.
It'll be a nice little treat when we get to 17, though, to flash back to this time.
Is there no spell that like is just manipulate objects? Because like I would argue
I gotta
at
do my research then.
yeah.
Maybe like a giant
Magic
or
hand.
something. Magic.
Mage Hand
I'm thinking about large scale.
has because Mage Hand is very limited. I think it can only carry 10.
It's like,
I mean,
Pounds.
you could, like,
We could-
this
is
we can make
we can make it up.
If you work on it,
Master puppeteer.
Victor has a
Okay.
spell called Puppeteer, when he can manipulate dead bodies for five.
For-
3 points.
for-
Victor can manipulate anything he wants
for 1 hour. Or
just for a puppet show.
You could say you could say it's like an altered command or hold person or
the
something.
And for every extra spell or extra sorcery point you use, I manipulate for 1 extra object.
Oh my god.
So I can just blow my load on the puppet. And then we get to combat, I'm like,
Can't do much. Firebolt. Firebolt.
He just said, "I'm just gonna blow my load on a puppet shop."
Yeah, I heard him. I heard him say it.
That was definitely what he said.
yeah, I'm gonna blow my load on a puppet shop.
He meant it too. He's standing by it.
I'm dying. I can't handle that.
When you have to listen to that one back.
Literally, I was sitting in my classroom and I was like listening to it and like here's like when they're like pop, what do you mean something pop? And like that was like the point. I just like was like like sitting in my chair, like people are looking at me weird. Oh my god, it's terrible. But it's morning now.
So we're healed. Healed spell level.
Everyone is,
Everything's back.
yeah.
Congrats, boys.
In this bitch.
Full on lay on hands. We're good, baby.
All right.
Let's go.
So
I apologize for nothing.
You've done some things wrong. You should probably
I
apologize.
should probably apologize.
I'm not saying this thing, but like I can think of 3 things top of my head right now.
Okay.
Shove
So,
the kid, shove the head. Yeah, that was definitely
for the sake of brevity, if you all recall, you had diverged on the path that you were to go further to. It was like a left off the path that you had came from when you came down from the Magic Mountain, and you went down to this village town. However, you would be able to surmise, at least you would, because you've been to the other side before, right? So that's your thing. That based on like the trajectory of that
If we
path,
keep going through the town, we'll eventually loop back around.
yeah, if you go back to where you came from, that original path before you diverged, it would lead you around the mountain to the original town. Yeah.
Perfect.
Guys, we gotta get back. Our horses.
Send me my way.
What's going on with what's going on with this kid in the dirt?
I don't know. Do you guys just leave him there on the table?
What's going on, dude?
Oh, so the kid. Okay, so the
Sarah,
kid
did you
would
find
wake up at this point
find
and like,
See the human head in the
He-
fireplace.
yeah. Well,
You have
see
no
his,
reaction to that?
see his father.
You scared me. His father was the
That
butcher.
was his father.
The
I
kid.
mean, I desecrated the boat first, but that was his father.
Yeah, all of a
You
sudden,
watch-
you care.
You watch as he like gets onto his hands and knees and he crawls towards the
No,
fireplace,
You can't tell.
and then
Yeah,
It's horribly burned by
that skull
now.
is completely the
No,
same.
he can tell by the lips. They were so little.
no.
Literally, the flesh is melted off of the forehead
Yeah.
and top of scalp.
He would have woken up at the same
But the
time
lips are
as you guys.
pristine.
So,
I'm gonna show you the potion now that did that. The
So
lips.
you-
How are you doing
What
this with
is
the
it?
lips? What?
so you hold it up, or
Yeah.
and it's like I was telling to him before, it's a clear liquid, but like when you swirl it around, when the light reflects on it, you see like a rainbow iridescence.
Can we like do Arcana checks on it, everyone, just to see if we can figure it out?
Okay, so my
I'll be
thing,
honest,
I
I
feel
didn't
that
know him.
you guys wouldn't have any prior knowledge on potions. You never really bought any.
I was a lawyer.
Yeah,
I
but
know
you
about
wouldn't.
potions.
It would. No, not necessarily.
There's tons of potions.
Those were poison.
Never for you.
Poison.
Never for you.
On other people.
Those were still poison.
But none of the ones that you use look like this one.
Look, all I know is that it gives you blush.
They
Hey kid, you
were.
know what this is? It's in your dad's butcher shop.
What do you show him? Oh,
Potion.
he's like, Daddy told me that if I was ever in trouble, that I should use that. And you watch as he like is still in front of the fireplace, just like zoned out on the face of his dead father.
The luscious lips.
The luscious lips. He remembers every night when his father would put on lip gloss and be like, "Go to bed, sonny."
Daddy does.
Past your bedtime. Seeing more than you should, son. Go to bed.
No. I have an extra hand axe we can train him how to fight.
Me too.
There's a scimitar in my backpack that I don't
let's
use.
be fair. Knight, you're gonna have to take the kid back to Daddy Down Show. Look, we can't do this possibly. We're not fast enough like you. So you're gonna have to do it alone. Alright, let's get to it.
All right.
Are you helping?
So,
Trying to get rid of Knight.
we're trying to get rid of him, dude. I've been trying to get rid of him for like a long time.
That's actually a good idea to get rid of him. But like I was gonna say we train the kid how to use a sword and he becomes our little like spy. Those little kids shit around camp.
That's what Dancho did.
So it takes you the better part
Yeah,
of
let's Doncho train him and then we'll take him next time we meet up with Doncho.
because you guys made a lot of headway the last time around at the angle and like the circling around like from like up top, so you covered more ground kind of.
Wait, before we leave, kid, what's your name?
It's names.
Don't worry, that name is dead. You're now Leonardo. Go on.
He's like,
Leo.
you know, it's yeah,
I'm gonna
maybe
call you Craig.
Crag, Leonardo. He's like, all right, I guess you could call me Leo for short. Not that it matters anyway. You
That's
like,
Oh, I like the Timo energy. Get into the pocket you
I'm
go.
gonna read my hand on his shoulder.
Leo.
That's the spirit. Understand.
Leo, Knight's gonna take you to
Wait,
Daddy
let's
Don.
harness that and give it to others.
I have Leo, the emo kid.
you see him like he
Well, that's
nods
not bad.
as if he's
I just
understanding,
threw it
but like for the first time, like there's like a glint in his eyes, and he's like, before it like fades back into him being kind of cold.
Leo, this elf Knight, he's an idiot. But he's gonna take you to Daddy Doncho. Who's gonna train you to be a mercenary. And we're gonna come find you in a little bit. and we're gonna take care of the guys who killed your dad.
He's like, isn't that what you guys did last night? Isn't that the whole
How would you
point
know
of
that? You were asleep.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Like,
now you're gonna learn how to do that.
yeah.
Other, you're gonna help other people avenge the people who killed their dad.
No,
You're
no,
gonna
no,
learn how to be a mercenary, then you're gonna come travel with us.
He's gonna look back out and be like, "This harness that feeling." Give him the biggest Richter smile on his black face.
We're gonna send you to Witcher school.
I want this
That's
child
where
to be
you
a
went.
fucking psychopath and destroy Daddy Dutchess.
It takes
We're gonna go back
the
to
better
Daddy
part of an hour to get around to
Oh no! Leo, my boy.
Leo, my boy. So you get around. It takes you about an hour in game time to get to the original location of Pike's Fort, where you can actually see from where you are, like down the entire path. It's still pretty early in the morning. There's not a lot of people outside, and you see the stables where your horses were kept.
Sassafras!
Sassafras! Sassafras! Sassafras!
Please no.
So as you like bellow out, like, perception. Yeah, perception.
Damn it.
I didn't hear shit.
6.
I got a 5.
What the fuck?
19.
There it is.
Nice. Okay, so you would hear as if like a horse's neighing, but like not because it's happy, but because anxiety is rising.
Guys,
That way.
he's not happy.
You would not know. None of you would have
I
heard.
know.
He is not happy.
He's not trying to actively escape.
It's definitely your horse. You hear a bunch of.
Yeah, like I'm starting to get a
People like,
Sassafras good side again. I've been feeding
Where-
him a lot of apples and sugar, and like we're becoming more friendly slowly.
You don't
Still
know
hates
that.
you.
but
You
he's
punch
not
him in the face.
like,
And you
would make
tackled
me
him
begrudgingly
down.
less angry. I didn't tackle him.
Yes, you did.
I think
At
You headbutted him.
Wessel Hill, not recently, but at Wessel Hills,
That
when
was-
you first got him.
That was
Yeah,
At
I was
Celestia.
establishing dominance, and now we're friends.
Oh my god.
I've been
Not
feeding him
friends.
apples and
I
That's
think you
not-
did really bad on your animal handling checks for that.
I did.
Oh,
I didn't
sorry.
tackle
So
him.
bad.
So yeah, it didn't work. You tried to be like, now we're friends, right? He was like, what the fuck, bro? You just tackled me.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was bad.
What are you trying to run away from?
You had to, yeah, it was, oh god. Yeah, it's not great with you guys.
Fair enough.
You shouldn't punch horses. What can I say? You shouldn't punch a fucking horse. What did you think was gonna
That was a punch
happen?
in the face.
You broke the trust in 1 minute of knowing each other. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, so you head towards the stables. You see not the same guy that you checked in with, but you see like kind of like an older woman, 30s, 40s, like late 30s, early 40s. You can assume that she would be like the madam of like the stables. Like she would be like, you know, like how do you explain it? Like the maitre d' that takes over like the
Stable
business
mistress. Stable mistress. We have come for our horses. And can I please buy some apples off of you to feed tomorrow?
She's like, okay, so you've been gone now for about 2 days. There's the thing for it. Damn, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. This is why we have the internet.
Just make up your own.
Look, she's gonna make us pay something. Someone cast a spell on her and make her not charge us.
I will convince her that.
Stop being cheap.
She said we need money.
I'm trying to get you money.
Isn't this a blue dragon stable? Or we have a pub sometime in the fight.
It's a different tribe of Blue Dragon. It's not his tribe.
So she says, so it would be about 2 silver pieces for the 2 days.
Each or total?
For each horse.
Okay. And how much for me to buy 5 apples?
So 5 apples would only cost you about like 10 copper.
So 1 silver?
So 1 silver, yeah.
Okay. Here's 3 silver.
Okay. So
1 gold is 100
She-
silver.
No, 1 gold is 10 silver.
10 silver?
Yeah,
Okay.
1 gold is 10 silver.
10 copper is 1 silver. 10 silver is 1 gold.
Do you have
Um,
any sugar cubes? Larry would love sugar.
She's like, I could check for you. Sugar is hard to come by in this part of the
Oh, don't
mountains, though.
worry. I have. Or he has money.
Okay.
He'll pay for it.
I'll not pay for him. I'd like to make that clear. I'm very mad at him as of this morning.
It's true.
We're not
It's true.
friends
He's
right
opening up a tab. It's for all of us.
Yeah, good friend Darren here.
And you have to give me persuasions to
No.
the lady,
now. No.
and she would roll.
I gotta need to.
What is that?
I'm not
over
doing
there? It's a 4.
Hey,
Okay.
Darren, so I paid my own tab.
And she's like, oh, so it's all going onto your tab.
No,
That
can I-
makes
can I-
sense.
Can I
So then it would
He
be,
is noble. He is
Yeah.
ability.
yeah.
Have you not seen this great king of Wiesna?
Where's we snow?
I'm not fucking paying. That's 18.
He tied him.
Okay, for intimidation.
Yeah. I'll pay for
She-
my own shit and nothing else.
So you actually see her puff out her chest, and she's like, are you speaking to me like this? I don't have to fucking be nice to you. I don't deserve this.
I'm so sorry, madam, for his rudeness. I'm gonna give her 5 silver. This is just for Larry.
Okay, good.
She's like, I'll check for those sugar cubes.
Yeah.
Give her a fucking gold piece.
Wow. Okay, she's like, what's this for?
He thinks
Sorry,
you're
I was a
low
little
class.
rude just now, and I feel bad about that. I appreciate a strong woman, and I like
He thinks
how
you're
you
low
came back
class.
at me. I don't know why my friends are trying to sabotage me, but I appreciate you not letting me. And anyway, here's a gold piece. Take
So
care of these animals.
You like throw it at her, and
I
she
give her a
catches.
little flip.
Yeah, and she like catches it, and she's like,
It's fake. It's not fake. It's real gold.
she holds out her hand. Fresh start.
Yeah, yeah.
Say something else to me again.
All right, don't threaten me.
So she leads you into the
Sleep
back.
happily with my horse.
As soon as you guys get into
Yeah,
this
piss off.
area,
Sure.
your horse is squirming, like trying to like get away, like you see like banging on like the doors,
Doesn't like it.
and yours is like
Standing
it doesn't know if it should be happy to see you or scared.
Larry!
Yeah.
So you like
Big sudden movement. Okay.
big sudden movement.
I
So
did
the
that
horse
for 12
is like,
Now, I'm sorry I left you for a few days. It's their fault. Not mine. We can go outside. We can totally go outside. Let's go outside, buddy.
so you open up the door. You take him by the reins.
And he drags
As you
you
do so-
he drags you a half mile.
Yeah. So reluctant horse, but he's coming outside, and like he's like as he comes into the daylight, you see him like starting to like open up a little bit more. He's just.
As
It's been recent, but your horse has been very afraid of the dark.
I don't blame you. Me too. And then
Why I'm
as we
stuff
go
on
outside, I'm
fire.
gonna start humming. Here comes the sun.
Starts walking after the sun again.
I'm just gonna give Sassafras. I'm gonna toss Sassafras
Okay,
one of those apples that I just bought for him.
So okay,
I'm
so
gonna like hand him. I'm afraid he's gonna bite my hand, so I don't throw it at him. I just kind of like toss an apple gently, where he can either catch it or it can fall in front of him and can pick it up and eat it.
so your horse being like a very competitive, like active horse, it like sees like the apple and sees like the opportunity, and it
Just-
like snatches it in
Yeah.
the air, and then like you see it like back away into the corner as it starts to eat, but then like it like looks towards you, and it's like
You got any more of those apples, please?
yeah.
I showed him another one. Apple. Come on, Sassafras.
The horse comes out slowly, but like he keeps like doing like this forward back thing, and then
So
like
I hold the apple out to him this time.
okay.
You
Right.
right.
Two fingers.
So he sniffs like your hand for a little bit, and then he like goes and he snatches the apple, but he doesn't move his muzzle from your hand.
Okay. I scratch under his
Aw.
chin.
You feel like
It's a long
strong
story.
like jaw muscles as you do so.
Good sassafras.
Not necessarily resistant.
Why your jaw didn't break. Strong jaw.
Strong horse.
I trade you will.
My horse, I assume, just does what I ask it to do when I come out. When I
Yeah,
open the door.
one of the features of your horse was it's extremely loyal.
So it's with me. I hop on board, and I assume my noble, regal disposition as a
Your
royal,
horse
and my
too
horse
underneath
also
you
poses.
kind of like ruffles its feathers and like yeah, you guys
Its
do
feathers.
like the, you know what I mean. It's mane.
I look at
Um,
I was
sassafras.
like,
I'm thinking of the fucking one from Harry Potter.
She just
Yeah, yeah, the one from Harry Potter,
Professionals. Oh, the hippogriff.
the hippogriff. Thank you.
They both have feathers.
They do.
Vegetables and
But like you know, like it's like it like.
I look
kinda-
at sassafras and I go, there, bud.